Some of you have been messaging me asking me if it's easy to get the nail wraps off. So I thought I'd do a video to show you exactly how easy it is. As you can see, my nails desperately need to come off now. This is 16 days that these wraps have been on. You saw me put these on in I think it was my first vlog that I did. These are the ones that I put on then, and they are looking really, really horrible now. So we're going to be taking these off today. Again, I need all my bits out my drawer. Well, maybe not all of them this time. We definitely need gel remover. The next thing that I'm going to need is some cleansing solution. We're going to use this right at the end to make sure that all of our nails are nice, sparkly clean. There's no residue left, there's nothing left on the nail, which is going to cause an issue if you're putting wraps straight back on again, or if you just want your fingernails to breathe for a while. I have to get this bag out now. This has got all my accessory bits. So I'm going to need my Cuticle Pusher, and I'm going to need my bag. Bear with me while I get some out. Now these go onto your nail to hold the gel nail remover on there so that it can soak properly. Again, if you just use normal nail varnish, you don't need these at all. Just use whatever you normally use to remove your nail varnish. My nail buffer and my nail file. The last thing I need are some cotton pads. Now bear in mind that when I've put these nail wraps on, I've used gel top coat and a gel base coat. So I'm going to need a gel nail varnish remover like this. But if you have put them on with normal nail varnish, then normal nail varnish remover will do the job just fine. When I'm using my cotton pads, what I do is I tear them in half. So one is for 2 fingers. If any of you have got an alternative that I could use to these cotton rounds, then please do let me know down in the comments, because this is all I can think of to use at the moment, and I know they're not really very eco-friendly to be using these and throwing them away every time. So yeah, any comments appreciated, as you'll know from my other videos. Whenever do you know, I do this when I'm going to eat dinner as well. I always have to put my hair up. I don't know why, it's just something that I have to do. First thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my nail buffer and I am going to buff the top of the nail. If you're using nail varnish and not gel, you will not need to do this step. Just go ahead, take your nail varnish off as you would normally. Okay, so as you can see, they're all now scuffed up. So this next step again is only if you are using a gel top coat. So I'm going to soak the cotton wool pad in remover. Push it onto my nail and wrap it around. Get one of these, put that on top. These you can get from Amazon. They are a couple of pounds for a pack for your nails and your toes. I will add links down below so that you can find, I'll put links for everything that I can find a link for down below so that you don't have to go searching. But the alternative to these is to tear up some strips of tin foil and wrap the tin foil around the ends of your fingers, and that keeps the heat from your finger in it, and it helps the remover to penetrate the gel and for it to come off. Now I'm going to do this for all of my fingers, and then I'm going to leave it to soak for at least 5 minutes. Sometimes I leave it for 10, but we'll have a look after 5 and see if it's starting to come away or not. Oh, and a tip, if you are taking gel off, leave your thumbs till last. Do all of your fingers and then do your thumbs. Honestly, it makes such a difference. This is the funny bit, when you've got one hand on and then you've got to try and do it with your other hand, and gosh, I get in some right positions trying to do everything. Pick it up. I always get there in the end, but you know, what you could do is do one hand at a time. If you've got a little bit more time to do it, then just soak each hand for 5 minutes. If you find these videos helpful, I would massively appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to grow the channel, and I've recently hit 100 subscribers, and gosh, I can't tell you how that makes me feel. It's just crazy to know that you guys are enjoying the videos and that you find them helpful and informative. It means the world to me. So I'm trying to grow the channel, see how far I can get with it. Subscribe, hit that bell, and of course, give me that thumbs up. I did it. They're all on. As you can see, you have to faff around a little bit, but it is doable if you're in a rush and you haven't got time to do one hand at a time. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. I'm going to take one of these off and just have a look underneath. I'll probably take one of my thumbs off because that's been on the least amount of time, just to check it. Actually, to make life a little bit easier, to be honest, I'm going to take both of my thumbs off because I find it very hard to do anything with my thumbs covered up. So let's take these off, unwrap unwrap the cotton, and you can see it's starting to disintegrate everything. So that is the effect that you're looking for. I hope these are in focus for you. That's the effect that you're looking for. Now I get my cuticle pusher, and I'm going to try and show you here. I'm gonna hope that this is in focus, and I'm just gonna very gently, so that I'm not damaging my nail underneath, just work away all of this stuff that's sat on top of my nail. Now sometimes, especially if you've used nail varnish and not gel, you will be left with more of the nail wrap, in which case, when you have taken the top coat off with nail varnish remover, just get your cuticle cutter, your cuticle pusher, get it underneath the edge, and you can literally, you see here, you can literally just peel the wrap away. What I suppose I should say as well is, this is how I get my nail wraps off. I'm not a nail technician. I am not qualified. As some of you will know who've watched my other videos, I started doing nail wraps and gel nails during lockdown because I'd had my nails done for 10 years. Once a month for 10 years by an absolutely fantastic nail technician called Rachel. I miss her loads. And I just couldn't stand not having my nails done. So I had to branch out and teach myself how to do things. And that is how I've learned. A funny watch is definitely the first time that I ever put nail wraps on. I think it's my first video. I'll link it up above. But yeah, it's a very honest first time of putting nail wraps on. I came across some problems. I worked out how to get around some things. So yeah, if you've never done it before, have a watch of me doing it, and then you won't worry when you make mistakes when you do it for your first time. I would say to you is that when you're removing all the debris off your nails, if you find that you still have gel polish build-up on your nails that doesn't just come off easily, I would recommend that you take the nail wrap off and repeat the previous step. So wrap your nails again, leave them for another 5 minutes, take them off. What you don't want to be doing is scraping really harshly on the top of your nail because you will damage it. What I like to do is just lightly go over the nail and buff the nail surface, just to get rid of any residue or bits that could still be on top of the nail. Now, when I've taken these off tonight, I'm not going to be putting another set on, and that is because I have just reordered some Lily & Fox nail wraps, and I'm calling it my Christmas haul. It was going to be my winter haul, but I didn't order them when I thought I was going to. So now it's going to be nearer to Christmas when I get them. So I'm going to wait until I get those, till I put any more on. So final step, cleanser. Fill your cotton bud with the nail cleanser and go over the top, just to make sure that all that dust and all the little bits that might be stuck on there come away from your nail, and you're left with beautiful, clean, bare nails. And that is my gel and Lily & Fox nail wraps completely removed. I have not damaged my nails at all, and they're ready for their next set when I get my Christmas haul. I hope that's answered some of your questions for you. If it did, let me know by leaving a comment down below. I love hearing from you. And if you're interested in seeing what comes in this Christmas haul, keep your eye out for the next video. That's it from me. Bye for now.